brought y'all to the hangar. You're welcome. Now this is the infamous hangar poker house, or as I like to call it, the aquarium, home of the biggest fish on earth. Big fish, baby fish, young fish, old fish, and whales. The hangar has it all. A fun fact about the hangar is that this is the only aquarium on earth with donkeys in there too. I mean, you can't make this up. Why be broke or panhandle when you could just play poker here? Tell them Valdez sent you. You're welcome. All right, guys, we got 1-3 action at the hangar. Let's see what all this hype was about. Why was I hyping up this place so much? I'm buying in for $500, which is the max. So it's 500 max buy-in. After that, you match the stack. Let's run good. All right, now coming into this interesting hand with my guy Randy, and we look down at Jack 3 of diamonds in the cutoff. There's a $6 straddle to me, and I decide to limp my suited Jack in decent position. Let's see if we can flop something good.
Call. No option.
Think about it, both Randys. So y'all gonna lock something up and nothing ever happened.
You didn't go.
Oh. Wow, he told, hey, Vinny, that Randy told you too?
This Randy told me today, this Randy told me today.
Man.
Bink! Hit dice. Do it to him, dice. As you all can see, we flopped the Jack high flush, and at this point, I'm just trying to figure out how I can get these guys to put in as much money in this pot as possible.
If anybody else.
Yeah, and then I gotta keep going. Can't have all of them.
Randy decides to lead on this board from the big blind for $20. Again, I'm sticking to the plan. I'm trying to get as much money in this pot as I possibly can, so I decide to raise right away to $50. He makes the call, and we're off to the turn.
What you been up to, man? I was born in Louisiana.
The turn is the 6 of club, and Randy decides to lead on this turn card for $50. And at the time, this felt like a blocker bet, and with my hand being so strong, I just decided to raise right away again to $125.
Like, once every single day.
Really?
$125.
125.
I got to check it out.
Call.
Whoa. Now, what are you snapping me off with, my guy? You trying to make me nervous or something? I mean, what's going on? Now, do I think I'm beat at this moment? Of course not. But I am trying to put him on a hand that he would limp $6, call my raise on the flop, and then snap my raise on a turn for $125. A hand like Queen Deuce suited is one of the only hands I could think. Fuck this vlog. Okay. I got carried away. But let me just say this. I have a newfound respect for anyone who has ever made a poker vlog because this is not easy. You guys just heard me mess up a script that I'm reading from my notes for the 30th time in a row. So shout out to anyone who creates content. Now back to my expert analysis. A hand like Queen Deuce suited is one of the only hands I could think of that he would snap me off with. But I think he would shove my re-raise some of the time with a queen high flush. So at this moment, I'm putting him on hands like pocket fours or maybe ace 9 offsuit with the ace of diamonds. But anyway, he snaps off the 125 and off to the river we go.
I wasn't here, man. I was here tomorrow.
The river is a 6 of spades, and my opponent thinks about it for about 3 seconds before he shoves the river for 175. And now I'm in a mini blender. But honestly, I'm rarely folding this hand. I mean, pocket fours did get there, but that's the only hand that would make sense the way this hand was played. So listen to me whine and hem and haw before I, spoiler alert, make the crying call.
I don't have a house for it.
Out there on the river, huh?
Strange feeling. But that's serious, not serious.
Damn, how much is it?
You gotta play with it.
If I lose this hand, I'm cutting this shit off, man. I gotta lock in. It's some bullshit. If I was locked in, he would have never got there, bro. This is bullshit.
That's the
175.
Oh!
dresser, dishes. But granted, all that time to win what's the 90?
Nice. 170 what? 175?
175.
I got bailed out a couple times.
I bet him 10,000.
Like, what
Damn, man.
I can stay here.
Oh,
I don't think I'll stay here. 4 bounty.
4.
Yeah, my dad semi-retired. At the time,
I doubled up because of the bounty.
shop with the
Kind of hard to do anything though. Like fucking,
It's hard to
when
gain
you're in
bounties.
for 110 and you
That's not a big price.
damn out of river trip 6.
So I make the crying call for 175, and my opponent tells me I have it without wanting to show his cards. Now everyone is different, but in a situation like this, I never show my cards unless I'm forced to. So if they muck their cards, I do the same. No need to show what I have if I don't have to. Plus now, they could just watch it on the vlog. But anyway, he folds face down, we fold face down, and we take down this pot.
It was there on the club, but it never got there.
All right, you got one?
Yeah, I got
All right, appreciate it.
That bitch done 6-6.
Now this is what I call my good luck shuffle. Now does it work every hand? Of course not. But long term, it's positive EV and good luck, trust me. For those of you who don't know, I'm very superstitious in life in general, not just when I'm playing poker. From what I wear or don't wear on certain days to the routes that I take to the poker house. That's just me, I can't help it. But me being a superstitious person and gambling often doesn't mix well because it affects almost everything I do. For example, before every hand, I have to make sure that my cards are in order. If you don't know the order, this is the order that I completely made up in my head. The biggest card is always the card that I put on top. But let's just say I have 2 of the same card. For if that's the case, then the top card is always the strongest suit. The strongest suit order was also made up in my head, but this is the order from strongest to weakest. Spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds. I do this every hand, no exceptions. Even if I know I'm folding right away, yes, I still do it before I fold. So be on the lookout for how I shuffle my cards in all the future hands of this video. I promise you will find it amusing. The $3 big blind is limped to me, and I decide to limp my 9-8 offsuit on the button. The small blind calls the $3, and then the big blind raises his option to $25. The $25 is called 4 ways, and we go 5 ways to a flop.
Dude.
5 players.
The flop is 8, Jack, 10, 2 spades. It checks to middle position and he bets $50. The cutoff calls, I call with a pair and an open-ended straight draw, and we had 3 ways to a turn.
Players.
Okay, now the turn is the 10 of hearts, and when it's checked to me, I'm starting to sense weakness and disinterest in this pot from my opponents. So for information and to protect my pair if it's good, I bet 110 when it's checked to me. This bet should fold out any overcards with no pair, and it should also fold out some potential flush draws now that the board is paired. Middle position folds, the cutoff calls, and we go heads up to a river.
Want some reds there? Larry, you want some reds?
I'm about to probably leave. I ain't gonna be here long. How you doing?
The river is the 5 of spades, and I noticed that my opponent checked dark. For those of you who don't know, checking dark is when someone checks before seeing what the next card is. When someone checks dark, it always screams weakness to me. Now I could check back because I do have a pair, but I'm almost positive my 8 is no good. I'm not putting him on a boat because I think he would have raised the flop with 2 pair or better. But instead, he check called the flop and check called the turn. So I'm putting him on a jack at best. I don't think he has a flush because I don't think he would call my turn bet of 110 with a flush draw on a paired board. How much you playing? What is that?
400.
We're going to kill a game over there Wednesday.
You can hear me ask my opponent how much is he playing, and he says about 400 and some change. So I slide 4G to the side because I'm about to bluff big at this pot. Oh, and 4G is the name of my card protector. His name is 4G because the word protect in Korean is Gugu Gaga. Gugu Gaga is 4Gs, therefore the name 4G. If you don't believe me, then look it up. But anyway, I slide 4G to the side and put out a bet of 350 on his river card. One, because I know my 8 is no good. And two, because I'm not putting him on a hand that can call this size of a bet. I'm not going all in because I want my bet sizing to be more believable. I think an all-in bet will seem a little bit more bluffy.
Gotta send a text out just like that, man. Shit. I ain't have broke right now, but shit.
Still ain't birded one time at like 12:10.
Said,
And then walking out with like 75, 8,000.
Oh, shit.
yeah, I get uncomfortable when it gets so big.
350.
Shit, man, they was pissed. She took in for the yesterday.
I heard she's
So you got your black game, man.
350?
It was good action. We got these Baytown guys coming over. You know them?
Man, what did he just say? Every poker player knows that this is one of the worst feelings in poker. Here I am bluffing big on the river and my opponent shoved before I could even finish putting the chips out. I mean, can I at least complete the bluff first, concert? Fuck!
No, I've only heard about
Yeah.
Second Grade.
How much more
Play
is
with
it?
them on Monday.
How much more is it?
Actually, that's the only other game I really
You got a
play.
bigger flush than me?
I don't know.
You got a
I
full
guess
house,
we're out
Jack
like
10?
Omaha, and this shit got boring.
And here I am trying to save face acting like I got a big hand. I'm asking if he got a bigger flush than me, knowing damn well I'm bluffing and I have nothing. Just fold your cards and hold this L, Valdez. You can't win.
It is 79 more.
79 more.
Did my buddy leave our bottle here, man?
No, I lost that hand. I went over there and took a shot. I've known that dude.
You really need to
No, his son was playing too. He was my best friend in fourth grade.
And a higher flush.
No flush.
I should have jammed the turn. Fuck!
Oh, you should have jammed on the
Damn. My opponent shows ace-6 of spades for the nut flush, so he in fact did call that turn bet of 110 with a flush draw. Nice hand, sir. Now I know some of you guys are thinking, why not just pay the $79 because there's over $1,200 in this pot? My simple explanation for you all who say that is just no. I'm not about to lose an extra $79 when I know for a fact I'm beat. Those little payoffs add up in the long run. I'll just take this L. Next hand. I bluffed off my chips. Give me 700 more.
Go get you the worst thing.
All right, now in this hand, my friend Randy just asked for some good luck from you guys before I started recording. So I said, why not, to see if you guys are good luck. Let's see if y'all can come through for Randy. One time, dealer. Some good luck, man. How much you?
What you got from next door? The tacos?
265.
265. Let's wish Randy some good luck, man.
You having a baby heart attack or
Bro, you
what?
better not die in here for real, man. This boy, y'all better not kill him in here for real.
Breathe, man. I can tell you turning red.
Yeah, hey.
Okay.
What time you come in?
It's supposed to be right now, but if you're dying, then you die in peace.
Let's
bro.
hold. Let's split it.
Well, don't wait till I'm right behind the button.
You guys heard me say all shit for a reason. Randy just ran his jacks into aces. He's gonna need a lot of help. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. You see that?
You wanna be on there?
You see that?
Let me zoom out. Man, now look at that smile y'all put on bro's face. Now, will this work every time? Probably not. But as of right now, the good luck from you guys is undefeated. Oh, and look at my blur game. Yes, this video is taking me 3 years to edit, But for someone who has never edited videos before, I've come a long way. But anyway, nice hand, Randy. Okay, did you come here for a masterclass on the worst way to play Ace-3 of Diamonds? If not, then just take notes anyway because you're already here. If you guys haven't caught on already, my vlog is going to be more of a hybrid poker vlog. I'm not the nerdy guy who knows all the percentages in every correct GTO poker play. Hell, I just learned the names of the positions last week so I can know them for my vlog. But on the other hand, I'm also a winning player, so I will throw my little analysis in every now and then. But just a heads up, when you come to Valdez's channel, just think entertainment first, just to be on the safe side. There's an open raise under the gun to $12. Under the gun plus one raises to 25. In this spot with Ace-3 suited, I like a re-raise or a fold. Instead, of course, I just make the call. In my opinion, this was my first mistake. The $25 gets called four ways, and then the initial raiser min clicks to $50. Again, in this spot, I have a second chance to make the correct decision. I should either re-raise or fold. In early position with a weak suited ace, I like a raise in this spot. If I was on the button in position, a call would be a little bit better. But I call, everyone else behind me calls, and we go six ways to a flop.
Oh, that right. Damn, I'm running low on money. Give me something I can push with now. Come on, you didn't give me my license.
6 players.
The flop comes Jack, 6, deuce, rainbow, no diamonds. And here we are with absolutely nothing in middle position with 5 other players who have $50 invested in this pot. That's just great. The initial raiser bets $30 when it's checked to him. Under the gun plus one calls. I call with no plan at all, only because he made it so cheap, honestly. And we go 3 ways to a turn.
Ready. Three players.
The turn is the deuce of diamonds, and under the gun leads on this turn card for $35. When under the gun plus one folds, I honestly have no plan. I was just wondering how strong could this guy really be after min clicking pre-flop, betting so small on the flop, and the turn. So with over $400 in his pot, including his 35, and with ace high in a dream, I decided to see how strong of a hand this guy really has. Let's see if he's willing to play for stacks. I'm all in.
Why even if I hit if you're just gonna go to the bar and drink, man?
Yeah. Yeah. It's your son.
Joe Bet. You either have nothing or everything.
Everything. Trust me, everything. Just go with your gut. I have everything. I have it all. Whatever you think I have all of that. Just fold. Please fold. Please fold.
God damn, you give me ace queen of spades and give me nothing.
I swear I think I folded 6 deuce.
Good bet.
Good fold.
Good bet.
Good fold to me?
Nah, he's telling me good fold. Good
Oh, I
play.
was
Good
like-
bet.
So he tanks and eventually makes the fold. I give him the mini needle and tell him good fold because we have been talking back and forth all night. Now you may be asking yourself, why would this be the worst way to play ace-3 of diamonds, Valdez, when you won over a $400 pot? Well, good question. Not being results oriented, I had no plan and I told no story. I was basically saying I had a deuce or nothing. But would I jam like that with a deuce? Probably not. So it's good that I won the hand, but honestly, I think a more experienced player would easily sniff out this bluff. All right, so we're like 5 hours in, just broke even, got a big bluff through. I'm feeling all right. I don't know if this vlog is bringing out the best in me or the worst in me because I am making some questionable plays, to say the least. Like half of this stuff I wouldn't have done if it wasn't for this vlog. So I gotta find a balance and find out how to vlog and still play solid poker because, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm back from my little intermission and I looked down at a beautiful hand of Queen 10 suited. Now, as I was saying during my break, I need to find a way to play solid and still vlog. So during this hand, I will still do the exact opposite and still play bad. I just want to show you guys real quick how to dust off a quick $75. That's probably like a nice dinner for two, depending on where you go. But I want to show you how to dust off $75 in 3 minutes for no reason. There's a raise under the gun to $20. I call, the guy to my left calls because he's never seen a hand he didn't like in his entire life. I mean, the man was shoving pre-flop for $500 with 8-5 of diamonds. Just to give you guys some context on who was to my left. It folds to MJ and he's pausing and being dramatic. So, oh man, this guy done woke up with a hand. Anyway, MJ makes the baby raise to $75. That makes sense that the baby fish makes the baby raise. As I told y'all in the intro, the aquarium has it all. And here I am with a whale to my left and a baby fish re-raising us. And listen, I can call MJ a baby fish because I've been playing poker with his dad since 2018. I mean, MJ was still on curfew getting tucked in at night back then. Does that mean I'm getting old? But anyway, MJ raises and then points at me and says, make sure you're recording. So yes, I'm recording, MJ.
They sending us home, baby.
Sure recording.
Down there,
Well,
I
shout out
mean,
to
pretty
Cam,
much
bro.
that's what we get.
We ain't got a name yet?
Nah. I mean, I made a channel, but it's for you, MJ, since you said make sure I'm recording. It's for you, MJ.
You gotta tell me the name after.
I ain't got much, but I know I'm behind.
All in.
I know I'm behind.
Behind and don't give up.
I really don't at this point.
All in.
I ain't got much, but I know I'm behind. Wait. We gotta go over this. So you mean to tell me the baby fish gets me to call his raise with the whale to my left for the vlog? And then when I call, the whale shoves his whole stack in knowing he's behind? That's the hanger poker for you. At this point, I'm done with this hand, but let's just see what happens.
Man,
I mean,
started.
I didn't start it. You mean
I
he
thought
started?
it
He
was
started it. Why you said I started?
You did start it.
He raised.
Yeah, you raised.
You raised.
The 20.
20. You bet 20.
And you called and he re-raised.
Well, he called. I called. Yeah. It don't make no difference. I was gonna do that anyway. I thought only reason I did
it's
it.
gonna be funny though.
I thought you were gonna be
raised.
I thought you were gonna be
If you
in
lose, blame me on the 20 raise, not the 75
190
raise.
over here. You can have overlay there.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be in for sure. Ain't no way y'all would lay
Nah,
on.
it was good, but with 4-way, I mean, gotta play odds.
I can beat them jacks.
Play
All I
odds.
want. Can you beat them jacks?
Gotta play odds.
That don't help me. That don't help me. And that don't help me. He wins. He's a woman.
MJ shows kings and takes down this pot. Nice hand, MJ. What y'all think he spent my money on? All right, we out. That was my last hand, and I've had enough for my first day vlogging. We played for 5 hours and 15 minutes, and it's time to go. Obviously, I'm a noob at vlogging, so of course I had to record in portrait mode instead of landscape. Shaking my head. But here I am racking up and cashing out. Come on, Forgy, we out of here.
Here for 1 ounce, and then I'm gonna run this to the machine. If you wanna get the counter off,
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Same here. And just like that, first session done. Bought in for a total of $1,200, cashed out for a total of $1,261. Did I play my best? No. Did I play my worst? Kind of close. The vlogging and definitely is gonna have to it's gonna take some work vlogging and playing at the same time and staying focused, and that's gonna take some work, but all in all, I'm just glad I didn't lose. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. I'll see y'all in the next. I'm not gonna stop. Keep this ball rolling. $61 win, man. Let's go. Hey, first vlog is a W. Let's go.